The short answer is no. I don't think writing and releasing a brand new song every single week is worth it, and here's why. Unless you have a team to make that song amazing, the production, the mix, the master, the artwork, the promotional material, trying to release a song every single week, I think is biting off way more than you can chew. I've seen artists that do this and the results have been minuscule. They haven't been very good because you're not giving nearly enough time to every single song. And if you're writing it, you're producing it, you're mixing it, mastering it, you're telling me that's the best you can do. You know, I know a guy who's a producer and he's cranking out songs, but he has a team. He has someone helping him with the artwork. He has someone helping him with the mixing and even finishing off the production. He might do some of the songwriting and collaborate with other artists, and he's cranking out songs a lot. But if you're doing it every single week, one of the big things too is, first of all, quality. The second thing is you're not able to promote that song nearly enough. You're giving it 1 week and then you're on to the next one. It takes a lot of effort to promote a song, let alone if you're just promoting on social media, okay? And you got your email list, you got your YouTube channel, your SoundCloud. What if you want to take one of those songs to radio, launching a campaign, a PR person trying to set up for that? So if you're just trying to whip this stuff out there, you know what I mean? You're not going to really move the needle. Like, you can work smarter and not harder. Working smarter isn't necessarily going to get you there by just trying to crank out songs. It's better if you focused on one song, made that great, even got a collaboration on that song so that you're both promoting it and taking it to the next level. But one of the third thing why this doesn't work so well is because if you're releasing a song a week, you're not even giving Spotify enough time to smash that release radar. And so I've released a song every 2 weeks. I've been doing that because I've been doing like a motivational song. Plus I've been doing one of my own, but I don't know, I'm not going to be able to keep cranking out a brand new song because, first of all, it costs a lot of money for me to make a song, hire a producer, unless I go 50-50. But the same thing, I want to make sure I'm promoting every single song. Like 2 weeks maybe, at least that gives you the 7-day window to submit it to the release radar inside of your Spotify artist dashboard. But if you're trying to crank out a song a week, like, how can you even keep up with that momentum? Like, sure, if you recorded and, you know, tracked all the songs ahead of time, got them all mixed and mastered, and then you're scheduling them all to come out, okay, I could see that. But have you gone deep on who's featuring on each song? So there's a feature on every single song. And what's the angle? What's the promotional pieces for each song? Do you have a lyric video? Do you have a music video? Do you have lyric cards? Do you have all these different things to promote every single one of those songs? I have a new song coming out in about 2-3 weeks, and I emailed my designer today saying, hey, I need this asset, I need, you know, the banners done, I need, you know, Instagram stories posts done so we can get the pre-saves going on. And that's the other thing, like, you know, if you haven't even launched it to your digital distributor to get that hyper follow thing inside of DistroKid so you can get your pre-saves, but yet you're trying to rush to get the next song done and the next song while you're trying to market, you're not going to be doing a good job. And what I've learned is that one song can do more for you than 100 songs. It's that whole 80-20 principle where, you know, the Pareto principle, where 20% of what you do, right, is really 80% of the profits or brings you 80% of the results. And that's the same thing I've seen with music. It's 20% and maybe even 15 for me, 15 to 20% of the hundreds of songs that I've released. It's like the top 5-10 that are really huge. Like, I even see it in my Spotify charts. My biggest song on Spotify is like 22 million, and then it drops to 8 million, and then there's a couple at 5 and 4 and 3, and then it starts dropping significantly, but it's really those few big songs that are my home runs. Go look at it with even other artists. You'll see it's that one big hit, that one song that freaking crushes it out of the park and then continues to pay them year over year, year over year. And right now, sure, you're like, well, I don't even have one hit song yet. I don't even have one great song, so I'm trying to find that. Well, I'm trying to tell you to do, yeah, keep writing every single day, keep creating music, but as far as your release, you just need one that can really crush it. So I'd rather see you doing one song a month or one song every month. And if you want to be more consistent, releasing songs more often, like even one a month or one every 2-3 weeks is a lot, you better make sure who are your partners, who are your production partners, Who's your mixing engineer? Who's your mastering engineer? So you can delegate that stuff out and so that you can work on your superpower. Like, what are you really great at? For me, I'm not good at production. I'm not good at mixing. I'm not good at mastering. I'm good at giving input for graphic design, but that's really not my superpower either. My superpower when it comes to songwriting, getting songs out there, is the song ideas. Coming up with the song ideas, the verses, the hooks, and maybe a little bit of input to the production for the producer, but really I kind of let the song demo speak that, and I might give them an idea, but then I let them go to work. I don't focus on that. I focus on writing a great song. And even if I get stuck on a verse or a chorus, and I want to make it great, I have my few individuals to help me get unstuck. Even if I have to give them publishing or something like that, so I can get that song and keep it moving. I'm not afraid to ask for help. And I encourage you, if you do have this big goal, this big dream of releasing songs more often, well, then you're going to need a network. You're going to need promotional teams. You're going to need partnerships with this. Nobody gets to the top alone. All right, this whole lone soldier, lone wolf mentality, living on an island to yourself in your studio crammed away and just making it happen. No, you need team members. You want to share some of that publishing with other writers and get other people involved. You want to share some of that master sometimes if it means you don't have to spend as much money to make it happen, and then you got two people promoting it. This new song that I have coming out in a few weeks, I'm very excited. It's got a feature on it, and we're both working on it. So I can pull in from his fan base. I can pull on him to help promote. And then all of a sudden I'm tapped into his network. All right, and then we're going big on this one. And I'll be honest, some of the songs I release, we don't go as deep on. And I should. I should go deeper on. But this one that we got coming out, we're going to go deep on it. Because already we're getting a response from radio. We're probably going to do a lyric video. We're probably going to do a music video. Whether I hire radio or not, that's to be announced. We're probably just going to do it internal with the relationships we have. As far as PR, we'll tap into the relationships we have. If it continues to go good, we'll decide whether we want to, do a Spotify campaign, whether we want probably definitely run YouTube and Instagram ads and stuff like that to give it boost and give it life. But if this song has a potential of being a hit, well, then I need to feed that thing. I need to pour gasoline on the fire. The worst thing I can do is now just jump through another song, go, okay, close the book on that song, move to the next one. And it's like you've got a fire that's starting to kindle and it's starting to come alive, right? And then all of a sudden you just kill it. It's like you stomp on that fire and you never let it rise to the possibility. I think it was the story of Logic and his label and whatnot. They had a song. And out of the different songs they released, they looked at all the data and they could see, man, that one's got some life. We're going to promote that one. I did the same thing for a song the other day, my song Firestarter. We realized that one just organically was getting response. And so we're like, okay, let's pour some gasoline on that fire and let that thing rise to the top instead of just moving on, right? Like I have no ego in this. Whatever organically the one that gets chosen as the winner by the fans, okay, let's promote that one. Let's do the music video for that one. I have shot music videos, spent $13,000, $20,000 on a music video on a single that I thought was going to be huge, and it did nothing. Did absolutely nothing. I have a music video. I'll tell you what song. It's called Let You Drive. We got an awesome car. We got a drone. We set up the band set. Go watch it. It's a great music video. Did the song do very good? Nope. Didn't do very good at all. And it's frustrating. It's frustrating when that happens, and that's why you want to let the fans vote. You want to make sure whether it's taken off at radio or it's taken off at these certain spots, and then spend the money on it. So many artists, including me, have spent thousands of dollars on stuff like on guessing, like just gambling, just thinking, oh yeah, that's the one. No, it might not be. And it might be even better that you go and breathe some life into an older song and promote that one. Like, there's millions of people who have never heard of you, never heard of me. So let's take those hits that you have and let's breathe new life into them. I share more inside of my program, Fanbase University. Click the link below this video to get coached by me, get weekly calls, and let me help you crush it and work on your career together. Hey music artist, it looks like you haven't downloaded a copy of my book Spotify Profits yet, showing you how I got 12.2 million streams and 100,000 followers on Spotify without a record label and without having to go on tour anymore. This thing reads like a magazine. It's going to show you how to hack that Spotify algorithm, how to release your songs in order so that you get the best chance of getting on those editorial playlists, how I collaborate with other artists, but most importantly, how to build that email list so that you can monetize your music. This will work for any genre, works wherever you live, does not matter. We live in a global singles economy, and now is your time to grow your Spotify following. Click the link in this video to download a copy today.